Alip Kangen. First time reaction coming up in 30 seconds. Hey. Woo, hey, it's Matt Criscuolo coming to you up close and personal with another first time reaction to Alip Bata. Hey, Mantap. Okay? Kopi mana kopi. And that's the only way it goes, baby. Kangen. This is Alip Bata coming to you live right here. Well, not live, but you know what I mean. I'm live. Let's get right to this. Hey, listen, by the way, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Please subscribe. Don't be a stranger, and don't be late next time. I was waiting for you. Here we go. Kangen. I gotta tell you, I love the harmonics, and I love his percussive feel and his percussive effects. You know, when he hits the string a certain way, or when he gets his little pinky playing in there and hitting the, and just he's got like a little mini orchestra going on there. You know, the guitar is really not that very different from a piano. You know, his fingers are like on a piano, the hammers that hit the strings. The strings are pulled along a board, just like on the guitar, the way the strings are pulled along that neck. And instead of, and he's hitting the strings like a piano would hit it, but he's also strumming. So that's the difference between a piano and a guitar. Although some people, when they play the piano, they actually reach inside the piano and they actually string the piano a little bit too. But they're closely related instruments is what I'm trying to say. And in fact, they're made out of wood and strings, just like the guitar. They're both made out of the same thing. And the sound that emanates out of the guitar is very similar from the case that a piano is made out of. You know what I mean? And actually, they have curves like that as well. So there are some parallels to the instruments. So that when I hear him playing the guitar, for some reason, I just think of the piano as well. And he's getting all 10 fingers. Well, in his case, he's got more than 10 fingers. Alip Bata doesn't really show you, but he's probably got about 16 fingers. I don't know how they're just so fast you don't even see them. is, I mean, who wrote this song? Did he write it? Is it written by an Indonesian composer? I'd like to know a little bit more about the song because I want to give a little credit to whoever wrote the song. It's a very pretty song. Obviously, Alip is playing it in a very tasteful way. He's got a great way of embellishing the music, but not overly embellishing the music. He doesn't overdo it. He plays with economy, and that is, and when you play less, when you're playing less, it requires more artistry and more mastery in order to make it interesting. Some people could throw a lot of stuff in there and, you know, and play fast or play a lot of notes or play a lot of stuff, and they're really not really even saying anything. But Alip has a way of being able to say a lot without overdoing it. And I like that. I like that approach that he's got. And by the way, I like the way he's miking the guitar. It's interesting. He's got a couple of different microphones that he has fastened to the body of the guitar, and it's really capturing a lot of depth and fatness to the sound. And I think that sounds, it's really great. It sounds great. Wow. It's a cacophony of sound. There's just a lot of really pretty stuff going on in there. And I don't know, even just that little click, chick. I don't know why. I love it. You know, it's like everything he's doing is just, if you were to break it down, they're just tones and sounds. You know what I mean? We hear these tones and sounds, you know, basically everywhere in our everyday life. They're all there. When you walk down the street, you hear a car beeping the horn. You hear somebody ringing the doorbell. You hear somebody speaking, whatever. They're all these sounds, right? But when you organize them in a certain way, like the way he, you know, the way the instrument does, organizes it. Who knows? I think he tunes his guitar in a specific way as well, not maybe a traditional way. I'm not sure. Many of you have told me that he actually tunes his guitar differently than what is, you know, traditional, which blows me away as well. I think that's amazing. But the way he organizes all these sounds and the way he uses them, you know, uniquely, in the way the guitar actually allows you to, is just, you know, it's beautiful, man. It's many hours and years of dedication to music. Yeah. And that's Alip Bata. Alip, man. Yeah, I like that. And it was interesting to watch him at the very end, the way he was contemplating and listening to the sounds. You know, I'm sure that even he thought it was pretty. I mean, in order to play pretty, you have to like it, and you have to like what you hear. And you have to really think and feel that it's pretty. I mean, in order to make other people think and feel the prettiness and the beauty of it, you have to hear it yourself. You can't, it's not going to happen by itself. So I would just imagine that at the end of there, when he was playing that, he was, actually observing as an observer, a witness to the prettiness of the sound. It's a beautiful instrument, the guitar. I actually started playing a little guitar myself. I shouldn't even say I play guitar. I don't know what I do with it, but I do something with it. I actually tinker around with it. I fool around with it. And it's such a beautiful instrument. I happen to not have an acoustic guitar. I have a great respect for anybody that plays an acoustic guitar. If those of you listening and watching have not actually checked out somebody like Joni Mitchell or Tommy Emmanuel, check him out, or Joni Mitchell, check her out. There's so many great guitarists out there that play either acoustic or semi-acoustic. There's tons of them out there, but they're all different. Just like Alip, he's a unique individual, a unique musician with his own original approach and sound that I greatly admire and respect. I hope to meet him one day, and who knows, maybe if we go to if he's got a concert in the United States, or if I get over to Indonesia someday, I'll bump into you somewhere in the crowd, and we can have a kopi mana kopi, huh? Hey, listen, I'm an Aliper. That's me. A proud Aliper. It's nice to be important, but it's more important to be nice. And you take it easy. And if it's real easy, take it twice.